Hey, Mr. Jimmy here again. Probably want to see my ugly face, maybe not. Been going over the ways, mainly the G chord, D chord. Rest of them are pretty much all played the same. I showed a video a while ago, made a video of, I saw a guy on Facebook was making this E. How is he doing that? Like that. Kind of like this. And I said, why in the world would you want to do that? Why would you want to make an E minor that way? You can if you want to. Now if I want to go to A minor, nope, that's my A minor. So most people make E this way, right? Lift that finger up, you got E minor. So anyhow, if I just mention that real quick, why would you make an E minor that way? Oh no. I was playing Emerson, Lake and Palmer, some of you older people out there, Lucky Man. And what I'm doing, I'm not playing the G. That way. I'm not making a bar chord. I believe what he's playing is here. He's putting his, still a G chord. This G string is open. And I'm putting this finger on that third fret, just like a G. Making a G. Now I'm going to bring this finger up. It's just a 2-finger G chord. But you're not playing. You're not going to play that or the A. So this finger there, G string is open. Bring this other finger, not this one, but this one, your third finger, up to that 5th fret, 4th string. So you have that G, that's the G note also. Coming down on that pinky right there, on that 5th fret, 1st string. And I'm just going back and forth with the pick. Second time around, I'm bringing that pinky down. Put your pinky down now. Another way, a few videos I just got through making, you can tell I got the same clothes on. Not going to change every time I make a video. It's going to be the D chord. Now if I make it this way, like I said, most people play the D that, and if you can do this quick enough, making the D that way, fine, more power to you. Or this way, the way I make the D, that way. So playing this song, like I said, I've said before, a lot of chords you make can be made different ways depending on the song you're playing also, to get to the next chord quicker. So in this particular song, what I do is play the G this way. We just went over that. So it's like, gonna end that on that G note with the pick. Now I'm gonna go to the D chord, but I'm just gonna slide this finger here down and make the D this way. Now it's gonna slide it up. Not a whole lot of movement there, just a little slide down to make that D, but I'm making it this way. So if I make, I'll play it now with the way most people make the D chord. See that big jump right there? Either or. Big jump. Even the way I even the way I play the D is this way. Not that way, but this way. So for this particular song, it's a lot easier just to go. All you're doing is sliding it down 1 fret. So that's pretty much the beginning of Lucky Man. I probably won't even go into the whole song, but that little riff, there's tons of songs out there. You guys have been following me. A lot of little riffs out there that I've learned over the years. I played in the band way back. Of course, when you're in a group, when you're in a band, or an instructor like me trying to do a YouTube channel, to play the whole song, you got to learn the whole song. But there's many little riffs that I've played over the years that we didn't play in the band. Things that are fun to play. I did a little video of little Nancy Wilson right there. Zeppelin. I was in the band. We never played that song, but the riffs are just so much fun to learn how to play, and all that. But yeah, if you're in a band, you're gonna be a teacher. You're in a band. Mainly, if you're in a group, you got to learn the whole song, right? So which I did. I had to learn songs I never heard before. I had to learn it from A to Z, the whole thing. So that's it on Lucky Man, though, and changing chords. Like I said, the going from here to that, you're having to move, like you're doing. I'm exaggerating there, but this way, making the D chord is another way to make the D chord. So I'm changing from this G. It's not a big jump, is it? That is. Or. So that's it on another song, changing chords. Kind of easier maybe. If you can play, say, Lucky Man with the chords, with the making the D this way, if you're very used to that, if you don't want to even try that, you don't have to. I don't care. Just trying to show songs, different songs, chord changes made easier. So hope you enjoyed this little lesson here, mainly on Lucky Man and making the D chord 3 different ways. Well, there's actually more ways. Here's a D. There's your power chord D. Use your D up here. There's your bar chord D. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A lot of ways to make chords, isn't it?